Good morning, Diet Center. Today is Thursday, July 2nd. Quick reminder, the office is not open, won't be shipping tomorrow. So if you need products for the early part of next week, you want to get those orders in today. Here are the rest of your headlines. P.A.M.S ad on track to set record. Weeks missing tell our story as to how we're doing versus last year. Is your July promotion in full swing? What are you doing for Monday? 2008 year-end financial statements way overdue. Reminder, again, corporate is closed on Friday, and I have an insurance update. First of all, let's talk about P.A.M.S ad setting a record. This ad, is on track to set a record for a number of views and downloads. So far, it is projected to be our top ad in terms of franchisee likability and running ads. Top ad in almost the last, I'm going to say 9 to 12 months. If it plays out the way that the numbers are looking already, it will be the #1 ad. So obviously this ad has some pull. I strongly recommend that if you have not looked at it and reviewed it, take another look at it. This makes a phenomenal flyer, a great direct mail piece, and obviously a super print ad, whether you're in the newspaper, a coupon clipper, Valpak, something along those lines. It really speaks to consumers because consumer advertising is all about choices right now. You don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Weeks missing. We are still missing close to 50 weeks of sales data. In spite of that, the near 63 weeks of sales data we did collect has shown that the network right now is at a 1% clip above what we did last year. And looking at the centers for whom we're missing sales data, we're confident that when that data comes in, it'll put us well over the 8, 9, possibly 10% mark, but we simply don't know. So decisions are being made on lack of data. If you have not sent that sales data in, I need you to send that sales data in because we're making decisions on bad data right now. So get that information in as fast as possible. Is your July promotion in full swing? If you go to P.A.M.S and go on corporate documents, you'll find the Pop and Shop promotion. You still have, if you haven't put it into play, you can start it Monday. If you don't want to start it on Monday, you want to start it the following Monday, you can do that. If you want to just run it for a week, you can run it for a week. If you want to run it for 2 weeks, run it for 2 weeks. All of the information you need is on P.A.M.S under corporate documents. And when you get to corporate documents, if you can't see it, click on the bottom where it says view all documents, and everything that we put up for you will show up right away. What are you doing for Monday? You've got, for those of us in the States, almost every environment, tomorrow is the recognized holiday day off. If it's Monday for you, then you need to think about what are you doing on Tuesday. Simple, straightforward solution. First and foremost, you need to be part of callcia.com. You'll be able to blast voicemail all of your clients, remind your clients of a need for their Monday visit, or if nothing else, their Tuesday visit if you're closed on Monday. Offer them a free week when they show up on Monday. Offer them a gas card. Offer them discount on product. Offer a referral promotion. Bring someone in and you get a $50 product credit to use on any of the products that you have or the products that they need for their program. 2008 financial statements are way behind. This template has been up for a couple of weeks now on P.A.M.S, again under corporate documents. When I return from vacation, I unfortunately have to lower the boom, and I will start putting centers on product hold for whom we do not have their 2008 financials. Now, why is it so important? It's absolutely critical that we have your sales data, and it's absolutely critical that we have your financial information to see how your center is performing, which tells us how to best support you. So we need those 2008 year-end financial statements, and quite frankly, as business people, this shouldn't be a stretch. We need to get those statements done. So let me compliment those that are getting those have gotten those financials into us. I want to compliment you, first of all, on the speed with which you've gotten the financials in, because we got a lot that came in right after the close of the deadline, or right about the deadline. But more importantly, as I look at these financial statements, it is very, very impressive to see that people are maximizing their profit opportunities. And I can tell what you know, when you've got automobile expense that's out of control, I know you're burying that in there for tax purposes. But when you look at the true operating statement, the true expenses of the business versus the revenues that are coming in, so many of you have done an outstanding job of maximizing profitability, and I want to compliment you on that. Again, I can't remind you enough, corporate is closed tomorrow. For next week, Scott and Denise will be traveling throughout the course of the week. That doesn't mean they can't help you. They have full access because all you have to do is call in and ask for their extension. It'll ring right on their cell phone no matter where they are, unless they're 35,000 feet above the earth, and they can't answer, obviously. And secondly, they have full access to their computer, their desktop from the field. So you won't know the difference whether they're here or they're not. Just call in and ask for their extension, and they'll be able to help you. For those of you attending the training in New York, have a great time with that training in New York. Now, we're going to talk about insurance coverage. There will be an updated list sent out later today, but I need to comment on those of you that have sent in policies. I have reviewed every single certificate of insurance that has come into this building from, there's been about 8 of them. None of them, I cannot approve any of them. And I can't approve any of them based on the summary of coverage that you were sent April 3rd. Now, what I need you to do, and I think it's just a simple oversight on the part of your insurance broker, but I think what the ultimate outcome is going to be is that your broker is not going to be able to find insurance that meets our requirements for summary of coverage for the incredible low premium rate that we've been able to secure for you, that you're able to participate in. Here are the major issues. You're not defined as a weight loss center or weight loss counselor. It is based on occurrences as opposed to claims made. It must be based on claims made, and defense costs must be outside the policy limits. In almost every single case, none of those 3 things were met. Plus, there's additional items on here that need to be part of that. So use the summary of coverage that has been sent out 7 times now since April 3rd. Use that summary of coverage, provide that to your insurance broker, but in the meantime, unfortunately, I have to maintain that product hold list. My recommendation is send in the form. Here's what we will do. For those of you that have not sent that form in yet, when you send it in, we're not going to be hitting that form until the next cycle, which would be at the end of this month. If you've gotten your insurance squared away on your end by then, we'll pull that form. You won't be hit. For those of you that are sending it in late, regardless, again, you're not going to be hit right away. Remember, you'll be hit for 3 premium payments because, as duly noted, on 7 occasions since April 3rd, you'd be hit for 2 premium payments at the end of last month, beginning of July. So if you have any questions about this, Cindy Siegfried, Denise Wilson, and Scott Orlando have all been thoroughly and completely briefed on this. You can have dialogue with them, and they'll be able to answer any questions that you have. My sense is I'll have one more update before the day is out, but if not, everybody have a great holiday weekend for those of you here in the States. Have a great weekend for those of you outside the States. Have a great week next week, and Denise and Scott will be more than happy to handle any challenges that you have. Have a great day, everybody.